Maurice Hanlon, and I'm a lecturer in social work here at the Australian Catholic University in the School of Social Work. For me, my personal interest is obviously to do with my own biography, my own history. I'm one of 7 children, and my brother Brendan is a guy who has intellectual disability, and my mother, who passed away earlier in the year, she came from Ireland, and like all her sisters who came with her, they work with people with intellectual disabilities. And our history as a family has been both about professional engagement with disability and personal history with those issues. Brendan is my inspiration. He's my teacher. He can't speak, he can't read, he can't do a lot of things, but he can do an awful lot as well. And one thing that he does is to inspire and to teach in a very quiet way. And I knew the power of that, and when the opportunity came to spread that idea amongst my students, it was something that I really wanted to embrace. The film is called the Up, Up and Away DVD, and it's a film which captures the project which is funded by the Foundation for Young Australians in conjunction with Down Syndrome New South Wales. So it's basically a film which depicts the progress of a number of young people with Down syndrome working with the project, a total of 18, in a series of events which really embrace the notion that people with Down syndrome, people with intellectual disabilities, like anybody else, need to be connected. They need to have valorized, useful experiences in their lives, work, friendship, relationships. They need a future, they have dreams that they want to realize. And as part of that project, the coordinator, Miriam Stevenson, who's a PhD candidate at Sydney University, she's a friend of mine, and we talked about the project, and one of the things that came out was the idea that people with Down syndrome have a lot to offer in terms of teaching people about their lives and about disability issues. And we thought it would be a good educational experience for the students on the social work program to meet with people from the Up, Up and Away project in an initiative which was called the Young Educators Project. As a result of that, over a period of 2 years, James and Kevin and Lisa and a number of other people came into the university and taught our students about disability issues, talked about Down syndrome, talked about their dreams, their hopes, their interests, and gave a series of really fascinating and stimulating workshops that really the students found very, very useful and very inspiring. And actually their recollection, talking to them afterwards, was that these were some of the most meaningful moments that they had in their time here at the Australian Catholic University. And I think that given our mission, which is about engagement with the community and spreading opportunity, if you will, we really did hit all the buttons there. And it was very successful in 2007, we repeated it in 2008. And as part of that, Genevieve Clay, a filmmaker who won the Sydney Trop Fest, with a guy who was starring in a film called Be My Brother. It was called Be My Brother. It was a wonderful DVD, wonderful film. And she came to also film the project at the university. And that is now the DVD which we call the Up, Up and Away DVD. And it comes along with a manual. The idea is that the steering group really felt that the work that was being done in the project, the Up, Up and Away project, needed to be captured in film. It's obviously going to be a training resource for universities, TAFE, schools. It's going to go throughout Australia. I'm sure it will go global because it's a superb piece of work. And it really shows the different steps that people with Down syndrome go through in this project to connect, to take up open employment in the community, in ordinary jobs like everybody else, to come into universities like this one, I think we were the first, and I'm really proud that ACU really embraced the opportunity, and so education, employment, all kinds of things that people ordinarily, young people would want to do. And the film really captures all of that.